Hey, have you had this feeling when you just want to take a day off and rest, sleep on your couch, watch your movie in your pajamas, and it is normal, it is okay to want rest, but what if it is taking you every day, like it is very frequent in what you do, you are very frequent in wanting to rest, or maybe you feel like the work is too much, you are mostly not hitting your deadlines, you are behind every schedule that is set for you yourself, maybe in your business or by your boss, you are behind every schedule that is put across. How do you get out of that rut and feel motivated and feel like you want to be doing your job every day, that you are not being forced to do what you're supposed to do? Here we discuss things that will help you to move out of that lack of motivation, uh, weakness, and just do what you are supposed to do in a way that you will also be enjoying doing it, because I believe productivity should also be an avenue for you to also feel good, to feel more confident of yourself, feel happy with yourself due to what you achieve. And I've been reading Ali Abdal's Feel Good Productivity book, and it has given me so much insight on how much you can achieve in being so disciplined. But he doesn't like using the word disciplined, but it is discipline in a way that you enjoy it, but not the way that you are we were taught in school, that discipline was supposed to be a painful thing. Discipline can be enjoyed. Think of it in this way: when you achieve a goal that you set, or when you start working on a goal that you set, you feel a, a rush of dopamine, in a sense that you are satisfied with who you are satisfied that you can do whatever you want to do, given the little resources you are given the fact that you may be tired, but you are keeping on going on, the self confidence that comes with it, the self discipline that develops along the way as you become consistent. It is giving you this sense of a raised self esteem, which is why I'm saying you can work, but then again you can feel good about the work that you are doing. So that is actually the whole essence of Ali Abdal's Feel Good Productivity book, and I think I am liking it so far. I've not read it too much, but I am continuing to read it, and I've also watched some reviews he has done himself, like and on other podcasts that he has been invited on. I'm really liking the content, and it has shown me that I can be doing what I am doing, but not on a point of heaviness, not on a point of I am doing it for the sake of it, but it creates a sense of purpose, knowing that you are doing something that you love, and you are doing something in a way that you yourself enjoy. So yeah, I went into too much, but laziness, actually, it should not be confused with procrastination, because laziness is just it is just a lack of energy to do what you're supposed to do. You feel like you are weak, you feel like you don't want to do it. However, procrastination is a postponement of what you are supposed to do, and they all have the same results, but they are two different things. When you look at procrastination, yes, you have the energy, but you find yourself pushing your work to another day or another time while doing another task. However, laziness is just not being able even to get up, or not being able to take up enough of what you are supposed to do. Like, for example, if you are supposed to call 20 people, I'm talking, maybe this could be for sales people. If you're supposed to call 20 prospects and you are calling 10 prospects, you are doing a half of the task that you're supposed to do. That is being lazy. Because you know that other days, when it is, when under normal circumstances, you call 20 people, but now that you are lazy, today or this week you have been calling half the number of the people you are supposed to call. That is being lazy. However, procrastination could be, you are supposed to be calling these people, but you are not calling them. You are on your doing another task. Like, for example, if you are supposed to calling, you are writing the list. You have an already made list, but you are also making another list, which I think you are finding it easier to make the list but not to call. That is procrastination. And mostly procrastination is just a fear, could be a fear of what will people say, or it could be just you not being comfortable with your skill set, or it could be just that you are not so comfortable putting yourself out there. So you will find yourself doing things that you are used to and not doing something that is out of the box, that something that you have not ever done, or something that you think that is difficult. There are things that may cause you to be lazy. Like, you are not lazy on purpose. There are things that may cause you to be lazy, and one of the things that may cause you to be lazy or may cause laziness are, maybe you don't just have passion for what you are doing right now. Like, the job you are taking on is not what you signed up for, or maybe you are in a field that you don't enjoy working there, or it might be because you have an overwhelming to-do list, a to-do list that is so packed that you don't find yourself able to prioritize or to maneuver in between the jobs or the tasks, and you are finding it difficult for you to do the tasks. Another cause of laziness might be an underlying medical condition, and we all know that when your body is not at its best, it always sends signals, and one of the signals is exhaustion. And mostly for a lazy person, one characteristic of a lazy person is exhaustion. You don't want to do anything, you just want to lie there. Your body actually tells you not to do anything because it is communicating to you that it has a problem, but most of the time maybe we may not be paying attention. We don't know if it is the problem that is causing the health problem that is causing us not to want to do what we're supposed to do. Our muscles are weak, but we don't know that it is because of the sickness. And sometimes even our mental health can be the reason as to why we are weak and we don't want to do it, because when we are not physically and mentally fit, it will reflect in our actions, it will reflect in our body. Guys, before I continue, I have noted that I have 300 subscribers right now, but my channel reaches 5,000 people every month. And of those 5,000 people, the people that are watching my channel, like, I think there are 50 people who are subscribed. Kindly just press that subscribe button so that I can reach more people, and YouTube can also keep on promoting my content, because if you watch and if you like, it will communicate to YouTube that I am creating content that is helping people. And if my content is has ever touched you, if my content has ever communicated to you, please touch that subscribe button and help me promote my YouTube channel. What should you do so that you get out of the laziness problem and get things done? And number one, which is always underrated, is set realistic goals, because unrealistic goals will make you to be overwhelmed. It will make you to overthink, and it will also cause you to overwork, and overwork leads to burnout. And when you are burnt out, the productivity will be low, very low, because your body is burnt out, your mental fitness is burnt out. You will not be able to produce at a level that you would produce if you are working in realistic goals. We have this acronym called SMART. You have to set specific goals. They have to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and be in time. Like, you have to have this time in which you want to achieve your goals. You have to have a deadline. So if you look at it in a sense of SMART, it's an acronym, you will be able to write down your goals in a way that you yourself can achieve them, and given your resources and given the time that you have allocated yourself. Related to unrealistic goals, there is perfectionism. Perfectionism has a very big impact on productivity, in that you will find yourself postponing your work so that you have the best tools in place. You will be postponing your work so that you wait for that time when you have finished maybe studying on that concept. You will not be able to even hire people and give them a chance to grow, because you want already perfect people, and that is not it. You cannot expect, first of all, your employees or your associates to be as perfect as you are. You are the vision bearer. Just let it be like you are giving a chance for people to grow. Give people a chance to grow. Give yourself a chance to grow, because with perfectionism, you want to have everything done in a perfect way. You want to have the perfect team. You want to have the perfect tools. That can never be achieved if, for example, you are beginning in a sector, you are beginning in a field. You can never have everything perfect. Even those who have been in the industry for a very long time, they don't have the perfect of the team, they don't have the perfect of the tools, but they make a way, they find a way to work with what they have. How about you look at it in this way? Start from where you are. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for the perfect tools. Stop waiting for the perfect workers. Stop waiting for the perfect skills. Start from where you are. Start the way, like, for example, the way I am doing my YouTube videos. I don't think I have, maybe, let's say, even 5% of the skill set I have to have so that I create a good video. I don't, but I have something that I want to put out. I have this content in me that I want to put out. I want to impact young people. I want to impact young ladies to get out and do something. I don't have everything put in place. It is me using my Oppo A15 phone to give you my content in whichever way that I can. From the books I read, from my experience in life, I am not having any perfect tools right now. I don't have even, I can't say even my way of presentation is not perfect. It is not even half perfect. But I am putting out my information because I want to, and I want to create my YouTube channel on authenticity, not on a field of lying that I'm perfect. And when you allow yourself to be realistic with yourself and not be perfectionist, it will give you this sense of authenticity that you will find yourself doing even better and better every day. I can say I have improved on in terms of presentation on video because I have done this for several months now, and I think my confidence has, I'm not at the place I was. I am improving. My improvement might be seen as very low, maybe, but very, I think I am growing very much in this field in terms of having that confidence of putting out my information. Nowadays, I don't look at my books. I don't look side by side when I'm talking to the camera. I try to focus on the camera because I have gathered this courage over time. Maybe researching has also helped me to keep it real and not be so artificial or so superficial. It is coming from me. It is what it is. No perfectionism, no anything. It is just the authentic me. When you are in the mindset of perfectionism, you tend to be anxious all of the time because you are wondering if what you are doing is right, if what you will be doing next will be right. And what anxiety does is it brings you this kind of form of depression that comes unawares. You don't know if it creeps in. Do not let competitive environment maybe cause you to be a perfectionist. Just face your situation the way it is, face it the way it is, the way you are, go to it the way you are, face your stresses, face your challenges the way you are. Don't wait for the right time, don't wait for the perfect time, start right now. Number 3 point is talk to yourself positively. Do not let negative thoughts come to mind and overtake your thoughts. Just vow to yourself that you will never let a negative sentence about yourself finish or about your situation finish. When you are about to say that I cannot do it, instead of that, say I will try my best. Instead of saying that I am lazy, I cannot do it, say to yourself that I'll give it my best, I'll make it happen. When you tell that to yourself every day and frequently, you will be able to motivate yourself. You will not wait for other people to come tell you that you can do it, because you already have formed this persona that you are communicating to, and you don't want to let them down. When you wake up, for example, in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I will do it and I deserve it, I will work and give it my best. Every day telling yourself that, it will engrave a picture in your mind, and you will have a very confident demeanor whenever you walk around, because you know who you are, you know exactly what you want. It is not easy to face yourself straight in the eye. Tell yourself the truth if you don't believe in yourself. A belief in yourself will help you to cultivate a positive self-talk. So cultivate a positive self-talk around yourself, around your circumstances. Do not let yourself down by letting negativity come to you, because it is so shameful letting yourself down. It's better someone else lets you down, but not you yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and assure yourself that you are doing the best you can. Whenever I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm telling myself I am giving it my best, and deep down in my heart I know I'm not giving it my best, there's a feeling that I get that is not so good. So always I try to be honest with myself, and it is always very rewarding because I get off that mirror when I'm very refreshed. I get off that mirror when I'm very motivated, knowing that whatever I'm going to do, it is what I'm going to really do. I'm not going to get into corners. I'm going to get straight to work. Number 4, you have to avoid distractions. Any distraction, especially phones and social media, internet. Avoid distractions up to until when you have reached your goal or your first goal of the day. Like, for example, if you have set like by 10:30 you will be through with your task, make sure that you are doing exactly that and not being attracted to your distractions, or maybe doing what you are not supposed to do at that time. Make sure that you are working according to your schedule and not according how your distractions are bringing you up. When you avoid distractions, you will find yourself working even faster and smarter. There is this study that was conducted by several universities, and it came out that it will take you 25 minutes to again catch the momentum that you are supposed to be working with after 25 minutes. And you know that is like a waste of time. It is a very big waste of time, because maybe you were on your phone for 10 minutes and you get back to work and maybe catch your momentum the 25 minutes. That this, like, it is 35 minutes that is being wasted, and you have not done what you're supposed to do. And connected with distractions is time blocking. If you are someone who is overwhelmed with work and you need refreshing, you need breaks, take time and allocate tasks in time intervals, so that maybe you work for you work for 40 minutes and have 15 minutes break. You work for another 40 minutes, have 15 minutes break. It will help you to have a refreshed feeling when you come back to a task. Every interval you will be having a way that you are refreshed every time, because the 15 minutes will help you to get back to work. If 40 minutes is too much, do 25 minutes intervals, and by 25 minutes interval you will be doing 25 minutes work, 5 minutes break. Like that, you give yourself time to relax, because maybe you are finding yourself not able to concentrate. But if you're someone who can concentrate, 40 minutes is actually very good, because I think 25 minutes for me, it will be like I am not so into what I'm doing, and I'll find myself being distracted even more. So if I give myself a longer time interval, I'll be able to even do what I want to do in a way that I'm concentrated, and it will not seem like I'm joking. I'll feel like I'm working. Create lesser short-term plans, so that will not be overwhelmed by a long list of things to do. You will be able to do what you are doing in a composed way. Have fewer things on your list and actually do them, rather than having many things on your to-do list that are not going to be done, and you end up feeling low and you end up feeling less positive about yourself. Do these fewer tasks to completion and you will feel more positive about yourself. You will feel appreciative of yourself, because whenever a task is done, even if it is making your house clean. However small a task, even if it is moving utensils from a dishwasher and arranging it in the shelf, it is so rewarding as compared to if you did not do it and it was on your list. It is very fulfilling when you tick off that task that you had already told yourself you will do. Just going to that paper and reading, I have done this, tick. I feel so fulfilled by that, even if it is small. Because when you start with small doable jobs or tasks, you will find yourself even scaling up to your bigger goals and working your way through. Number 7, focus on your positive side. You focus on your strengths. If you focus on your strength, it will give you more confidence on yourself. You will be more productive and you will be more proud of yourself. You will find yourself having this drive, a sense of drive and a sense of passion that you will want to do even more, that you will want to work and improve on yourself each and every time. Number 8, appreciate yourself. Appreciate your wins. Recognize your accomplishments. Like, make sure that you are rewarding yourself every time, every day. Like, many times we don't give ourselves credit, we don't give ourselves those roses. Give yourself those roses. Acknowledge that you did something. Acknowledge it to yourself that you did it. Acknowledge that you went out there and did what you purposed to do and finished it, completed it, or even started it. The fact that you just woke up and started is very important. There are people who battle for long, thinking, when will I start this project? When you woke up and started that project, appreciate yourself. Number 9, if you're feeling overwhelmed, ask for help. If you are feeling like this task, I cannot do it on my own, or I might not do it, ask for help from a friend, ask for help from a professional. Delegate your work to your team. Make it normal to delegate your work. Make it normal to let other people in, so that you will find even friends. When you do this, you find friends through the networking. You will find people who you may have very long-term relations with, that are maybe going to even benefit your business. They are going to benefit you personally, and it creates a sense of trust that someone will realize, oh, this one needs my help, I can give it. And yeah, it is like a mutual thing that you are offering, and they will realize that you are open to having conversations, you are open to having help. That from that point of vulnerability, they will even trust you more. And that is, my friend, how you get to win friends, how you get to influence people. Introduce yourself and saying, I need this, I need your help. It will help you to create relations that you may not have created if you kept quiet. Through you connecting with them and asking for help, you create these connections that will help you to be motivated. It will help you to carry around a happiness of success. A motivated person is always happy. You will not find yourself lacking what to say in a situation when someone also needs help. You will be someone who also helps, because you are already allowing people to help you. You will be also ready to help. Number 10, you this is not so okay. Make your tasks fun. Like if they're tedious, make them fun. If they are making you uncomfortable, make them comfortable for you. Like if you are going around the house cleaning, why not put on a podcast? Why not put on a music on your stereo? It keeps you motivated even to work. You may find yourself even dancing to the tune as you clean. It is a way of making yourself feel happy while doing what you might not have liked doing if you did not have that happiness brought in. You are increasing the dopamine in what you are doing, and the more you enjoy what you are the more you enjoy maybe the music or the podcast, the more you will be mindlessly doing what you think is tedious, and you will find like time has passed and you have finished what you are doing. Yeah, so incorporating fun in an activity that you think is tedious is the most effective way of doing what you are supposed to do if it is not comfortable for you. Number 11, the most underestimated thing: eat healthy. If you don't eat healthy foods, if you are eating junk, if you are eating foods that are full of fats, full of calories, this causes you to have a very tired body. Whereas having foods that are balanced in diet, like they have the appropriate amount of protein, they have the appropriate amount of calories, you will find yourself able to work. And vitamins are also in the set, because if you don't have the right vitamins, you will also find it the body will not metabolize well, and even biota your microbiota, the gut microbiota, will not behave the way it's supposed to behave. It will be mad at you. You will find yourself not working the way you are supposed to work, because your body is your food. If you're not ingesting the right kind of foods, if you are eating over processed food, you will find it difficult to even go on with work, because there are right amounts of every nutrient that you're supposed to ingest. If you are eating over processed foods, I assure you, you are taking in too much of it, because it is over processed, and there is a very low chance that there is satiety in it. The nutrients are broken down, and you need more of it so that you feel satisfied. And most of the times when you eat and eat and eat, your body will also get tired. Me, you, them, they have had this situation where you eat a heavy lunch and you want to sleep. Eat food that will help your muscles want to stand up after you eat. Number 12, exercise and sleep well. And there is a difference between resting and sleep. Exercising, I know that one you understand, because if you don't exercise, also your muscles will not respond to you the way it is supposed to respond. And most of the time, for me personally, I don't do vigorous exercises. I only do stretches and normal exercises without any tools. I don't use any tools to exercise. I do stretches and I do other exercises that don't require tools. And I have noted that after exercising, I am so energized. I can go on the whole day working without looking back, and I am very comfortable. But if I don't exercise, I have noted that a day or two after I have not exercised, I'll feel tired just a few hours of the morning. Like during the mid-morning, I start getting tired, and my productive hours of the day are reduced when I don't exercise. But if I exercise, I have more extended hours of productivity compared to days that I don't exercise. On rest and sleep, there is a big difference between sleep and rest, because most people think that whenever I am sleeping I am resting. No, there are people who go to sleep when they are stressed, they don't have peace, they are having every thought coming northwest, southeast. They don't have time to put down their mind, to put down their body, and just surrender and leave it at that. Like, they come to the bed with all these stress coming to mind, everything, and they fall asleep with that, they wake up with that. That is not rest. That is just, I don't know if it is just, I don't know even if it is sleep. Anyway, it is, maybe it is sleep, but it is not rest. Rest is when you come to this point of surrender. You know that you are supposed to have peace of mind. When you are having peace, when your mind is relaxed, that is rest. So have time for exercise, have time for rest, have time for sleep. Make sure that you are giving your body enough rest. And rest is actually what will help you be productive, because if you don't have peace, there's no way productivity will come to that house. There's no way productivity will come to that mind. There's no way productivity will even want to reach your muscles. Guys, it has been I think today it has been the longest video ever. I'm Maria. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back. If you've not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Click on the notification button so that next time when I post another video, you'll be informed. I am so grateful for you. I am so grateful that you are watching. I am so grateful that you keep coming day in, day out. And see you next time.